Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Switzerlake, and yeah, Coalition Simulator 20,000. Now, just to address a few things, you might be able to hear the outside world, and I know, amazing isn't it? But essentially, right, it's one of the hottest days in the UK, and I am sweating out of every pore, so like, just to save myself at least a little bit of heat, or a little bit of cool. The window is open, the curtains are open, and I just need that fresh, cool-ish air blowing on my face. That's it. But yeah, if it gets a bit too loud, I might shut it. But currently, it's not that bad. So I'm just, I'm keeping it open currently. But yeah, right. Current situation: European Coalition 10,000. We have the papacy. We are allied to a fair decent amount of the Western world, so that won't be a problem. We are currently bolstering our military, at least a little bit, so that's going well as well. We're almost at Tech 14, which means we're almost able to get quantity ideas, which will help us even more in the long run. I'm currently saving up to get the institution, because it's spreading quite a bit. Holland is still demanding imperial territory, even though they know I won't listen. That needs to be a button. Like, because I'm fairly certain when you're the emperor, you can't demand people return unlawful territory, like, if they won't. Like, the same with a call to war, because if you can say, oh, I'm not joining a war, but you can't do that for, like, anyone else. Or you can't do that for the empire, which is interesting. Also, yeah, we need to attack someone who isn't in the coalition. Do we have a truce with you, Slutzo? We do not. Truce with you? Yes, we do. Right, so it's time to build a spy network on Slutzo. Or we could ally them. Who wants to be Switzerland's ally? 10 people. Ooh, Denmark might be a strong one. Yes. Yes. Ally Denmark. Here we go. Now no one will want to hate me. But yeah. Conversion of match. But now we have Denmark on our side. They really shouldn't want to join, right? We've converted all of that province, or all of that state. Now we can put that back onto defensive edict. And we may as well go for this one now. Baden. 4.2. Yes, please. And we'll start converting that one back. Still just slowly building up to force limit. Yeah, I'll be back once, when will I be back? Probably when coalition happens, or when all of these names become ungrayed out. Poland and Lithuania is currently getting thrashed by the Muscovites, maybe. Yeah, Muscovy is soloing Novgorod and Poland and Lithuania. The Ottomans are dealing with Venice. Britain is just in debt in general, I assume. Like, let's say I were to declare on France, Britain would join, but yeah, they're 1,000 ducats in debt. And Spain is 550 in debt because the AI is wonderful at managing its economy. It doesn't know how to do that, or press that button. I don't have that button pressed because we are, teetering on the very edge of a coalition war that spans Europe, or another coalition war that spans Europe. So you know, we're just gonna sit. So yeah, I'll be back probably once the coalition war happens. Okay, so we're not quite at the point the coalition is declared, but we're able to embrace the institution, which means we can take tech, admittedly a little bit early, but I want to get onto quantity as soon as we can, because quantity will save us. We also get better cavalry, which means we'll be even more prepared for when they come. But now we're just building more money up because we want manufactories, we built all the good workshops, might build these just because. Basically because production is better than tax, but we have just tax buildings everywhere anyway. Because you start with them, or because everyone else builds them no matter what. Also, encoding overloaded again. Oh, and it's gone. I'm hoping that stuttering has been fixed, or at least has been nerfed quite extensively. Or hoping it's much better than it was. Right, anyway, yeah, waiting for the coalition. Be right back. I would like to say, however, we have hit Tech 14, so we can now build forts in the mountains. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build the 3 forts in the mountains so we can tick off this mission, and then eventually this mission, once we figure that one out, and then we shall remove the von Habsburgs. Done that one. We just need to convert everything, which is getting close. We just have these 5 provinces left to convert, and then we'll finish that one, and the only mission that we'll have left will be the Switzerland and the Empire, which will probably occur during the Age of Absolutism. So yeah, things are looking surprisingly good, considering the map mode looks like that. We have just got a super cheap advisor through an event, so I accidentally upgraded this one, and purposefully upgraded this one, and we're getting 15 mil points, which should help us complete quantity much quicker. Can't wait for this bit. Also, some interesting bits. Innovativeness, decreased fort maintenance and increased garrison size, that's nice. And increased attrition for enemies, and increased national garrison growth, that also seems very nice. The attrition, potentially doing quite a lot of harm, especially for them sitting on our forts. But yeah, things are, again, looking surprisingly well. And the coalition still hasn't declared war. And we are still unable to declare war because they all don't want to join. Admittedly, Poland and Lithuania has a pretty good reason, but Spain's just annexed Leon. I wonder who they're going to release next, because it's going to be someone, isn't it? Yeah, we'll see that. We'll see that in a minute. Ooh, this is where things might get spicy. Genoa has just left the coalition, meaning this coalition could theoretically collapse. Go on. You know you want to do it. You know full well you want to do it. This is where it just declares war on me. Genoa is the only one to keep holding them back. We're working on all 3 of those forts that I set to build. So up here, the bastions, which means we are noble rebels. We are even closer to becoming an Alpine bastion. Oh, I get the joke now. Because the fort is a bastion. It's funny. I get it. I probably want a diplomatic reputation person. I would get the Christian, because that's how it works back then. Because soon we won't have no Protestants or Reformists in our country. Milan going to join the coalition? I'll be surprised if they weren't. No? Oh well. Excitement over. Here's a spicy piece. If these guys win, Burgundy breaks free of Austria, weakening Austria even more. which is always a fun thing to keep an eye out on. Just as like this could mean quite a bit in our campaign, because Burgundy hasn't joined the coalition, so we could jump on them the moment they break free and grab this and this. A few more non-landlocked provinces. We're at 40, so we're 2/5 of the way through. Right, nothing's happened yet, but that bastion has finished construction, which means we are now an Alpine bastion, granting us Swiss Mountaineers plus 10. What is our fort defense? Because we get an extra 10% fort defense from that. You are on local defensiveness plus 33. Our fort defense is 116.5%. Needless to say, I think it'll take him a while to get through that fort. Very nice. So we've just been re-elected the Curia Controller, and since we've got the institution now, we don't need immense attorney a day. So I'm going to go Christiana Pietas, which gives us better development cost. Because, yeah, why should I help those guys? Oh, that map mode is bugged again. There we go. Why should I? Oh no, it's not. Yeah, I'm not helping those guys. I'm fine without them. Also, they've won that siege, they can't unsiege it, and now they're going to go for another fort. So it's my hope that these pretender rebels are just going to bring Burgundy back. Which gives us another avenue of expansion. Potentially leading us up this way. Yeah, we can't go through Nevers, but, you know, gets us closer. They did it. Those crazy madmen, they did it. Right. First course of action would be knocking France out and securing the avenue of all the Spanish, English troops to walk up into my land and defend it. I'm going to switch this one. Oh no, I deleted the fort in Strasbourg because it was a farmer grasslands. We don't need that. Echtal or Tyrol will be put on defensive. Where is it? Defensive edict. Do we have a fort here? No, we do not. May as well put it on defensive, just in case it counts for if we were to siege Ulm, which is one of the first things we will do for siege. Go into Ulm, while you guys, you will come over here with a 3 siege. You will stay over here and guard the guy going for Ulm. You will come down here, you will siege Lyonnaise. What's the army looking like? They have more soldiers slightly. We have more cannons. They have more cavalry. We have better ships, but that won't help because this is a land war. What is army quality looking like? War enemies. Morale. France is better. We're one of the high ones on discipline, but they just have better ideas. Because they have Elan and full Elan, which is just an idea, which is great. Plus 20% morale. That'll really help. We're gonna have to stack like that. Go on, yeah. Right, we're gonna have to breach all the forts we can. Namely because we can't afford to sit around. So we're not going to have any mill points in the near future. Right. Magdeburg was the one that declared this. So Magdeburg was the one that brought pain and suffering upon Europe. Right. Oh, great. Our 3 siege leader has just died. 5 siege. 10 cannons on a level 2 fort. This should melt. Right, that's on there. Breach that fort. Not that one yet. I'm not detaching any of these soldiers. Also, that's interesting. They're both at war with me. And yet Magdeburg leased out their troops to Pomerania. Interesting. Also, yeah, this is the League War, but like 5 years, but like not 5 years, like quite a few years early. So that is gonna be a screenshot from me. Oh, come on, is it just F12? Here we go. That is one hell of a war. Right, we're probably gonna have to go after Munchen next. In the hopefully we get it this one this time. Right, does my siege bonus affect them? No. Right. Lyonnaise sieged. We need to go down here, siege that one, allow Spanish troops to walk up. But the problem is, we're going to have to see how this goes in the next episode. However, I do want to get this battle done with first. You are the best general we have? No. You get him, and you get a maneuver person. So basically you swap general, right? Oh yeah. That looks very good. Papal soldiers, yep, and that is a stack wipe. Quick look at casualties this early on in the war. Yeah, very good. Right, I'm going to have to end the episode here. This is looking very exciting. Burgundy might be able to deal with the Pretender rebels, and if they don't, that'll be even better. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the next episode. Don't know about you guys. And speaking of the next episode, I will see you then. Just as a motorbike speeds off in the background. I will see you then. I do hope you enjoy this, and I do hope you're looking forward to the next one. Goodbye.